Aquarius, this is your 2017 year in advance reading, okay? I've shuffled the deck and I've arched it out, cut it, arched it, all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to pull 12 cards for you, okay? And then I've also got this deck that I'm going to pull one card for you. This will be your theme, your focus for the year, and this will have your 12 months, okay? So let's go ahead and start. This is for Aquarius for 2017. Here we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, this one is September, October, November, and December. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the way. This altar cloth is kind of a little frustrating. Have everybody home today for Christmas vacation, so I had to come to a different place than where I normally do it, and this is kind of different today, huh? So I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. Okay, so here we have Aquarius's 2017 theme of the year, okay? Going to go ahead and pull only one card. And I'm going to let the card speak to me. Okay. So here we have your cards. I'm going to get these out of the way now. So just bear with me. I'm sorry, it's taking some time. I hope I don't get too vocal on your cards this time and it doesn't take forever to do your video, okay? So here we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Here we have September, October, November, and December. Okay, so here are your cards for 2017. Let's go ahead and take a look at your theme. All right, you have Angel of Time. You're working too hard. Okay, Aquarius, what are you trying to achieve? What do you feel like you have to get it done right now? Because you're running out of time. You're getting too old. You're not going to be able to have the energy to do it. You're not going to have the resources to do it. You're not going to be able to do it if you don't get it done right now. This card is telling you you need to slow down a little bit, okay? You need to relax a little bit. Don't work too hard. All right? Now, we can also have you need to work a little bit harder on the opposite end, but right now I'm picking it up as you're doing too much. Slow down. So let's see what your cards tell us. Here we have January. For January, we have wash away your burdens. The element of water, which we use to wash stuff away, is the element of emotion. All right? So if you are being very emotional, you're connected too much to water. You need to unconnect. But water can also help us wash away emotions. So you've got some burdens. You have some, they're probably emotional burdens. You've got some stuff that you're carrying and you need to let it go. Let it go. Okay? For February, we have let go of the old. So what are you going to be washing away? The old stuff. That means the old physical stuff. That means the old beliefs, old old thought processes, old beliefs. Religion is coming to my mind. If your religion isn't making you happy, then it's something that you probably need to think of. You might also need to let go of the idea that you're running out of time and you have to hurry up and get this done. And that would be a real big burden. Okay? So here we have March. Let's see what March is going to tell us. It's time to ground. Okay, so when you are constantly go, 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 we have to hurry up and do this, we have to hurry up and do that, I need to get this done, I need to get that done, you're not fully centered, you're not grounded, okay? And I want you to think of, like, if you're spending a lot of time being spiritual, you're spending a lot of time in the upper areas of your spirituality, you're not spending time grounding. And who better to teach you the cycle of time than Earth? You see, we've got so much Earth aspects here that we need to really stop and think about this for just a minute, okay? You need to center yourself. You need to ground yourself. You need to think of what needs to be let go of. You need to think of what burdens you need to let go of. And that way to be able to ground, because you are working way too hard. You've got way too much stuff that you're trying to do that you don't need to do it anymore. It's not serving you. It's not something that's going to help you anymore. It's time to let it go. For April, we have protect the wild and green. Okay, now we can say we need to protect Earth, and especially since Earth showed up right here, okay? But you can also protect your new thought process. You can protect your ideas. You can protect what you're creating. You might have to protect yourself when you start to wash away your burdens and when you start to let go. People might think that you no longer want to be a part of their lives because you're letting certain things go. I'm thinking of a friend who wants to continue drinking or wants to continue partying. And you're getting to the point where you want to settle down. You want to get married. You want to have children. You don't want to be out every weekend drinking anymore, right? You don't want to be out every weekend partying anymore. You're going to have to protect yourself. Because your friends are going to be going like, oh, but you have so much time to be able to get pregnant and have children. And you feel like you're running out of time. Do you see how this is connecting? You don't want to be out partying all weekend. You want to finish your degree because you need to get your goal of your career purpose done because you feel like you're running out of time. You need to let go of the old party habits that you have, the old schoolboy party habits that you have. You need to wash that stuff away. You need to ground into protecting yourself to get what you want to have done because you feel like you're running out of time. Is that making sense? Okay, so now we have May. All right, for May, we have know that you belong. Now this I think makes perfect sense, especially if your friends are telling you that you're leaving them behind and they're really starting to kind of like attack you because you're starting to not spend that much time with them anymore. You belong, okay? You might not belong with your best friend anymore. You guys might have already grown apart, but you do belong. You belong with a new clan of friends. I want you to take a look at this cat for a minute, okay? Let's say that the cat figure here is the old college idea of partying, okay? This is your party, school kid partying idea, personality. This cat has dragon wings. He can fit in with dragons. You can fit in with people who have your goals now. The people that you are working to become. The people that you are letting go of. So you fit in no matter where you're at. You just need to take time to ground, to understand what you want. All right? June. For June, we have see yourself in nature. June is a wonderful time to get into nature because it's still not too hot and it's not cold and it's it's not like rainy anymore. It's just the great nature time, right? It's summertime. But I want you to think about this for just a minute. When I talk about nature, and I've talked about it with this on this card a lot often too, nature is creation. So you're going to see yourself in creation. You're going to see yourself creating the life that you want. You can work at it. You can spend time working at it, but also spend time to ground yourself and spend time like making out your goals. Who do you really truly need to let go of? You've already made some changes of letting go of stuff. What else do you need to let go of? What else do you need to do now in order to move to the next step? Okay? July. Change is unavoidable. Okay, so I've been telling you so far, you're going to have to let go of stuff. You're going to have to wash away stuff. You're going to have to start protecting yourself. You're probably going to change a group of acquaintances. You need to refocus. You need to make out a goal plan. Why? Because there is change coming. And if you decide you're not going to change, it's going to be very, very hard on you. It's going to hurt. It's going to upset you. It's going to be difficult. You might as well just go with the flow and accept the change. Okay? I want you to take a look at this too. Here we have night. Here we have day. Here we have death. Here we have creation. We have the snake who is, he's shedding, which means he's grown. You are going to be changing. You can accept it and move along with it, or you can fight it and be in pain. Oftentimes when we have a bad year, when we have a bad month, when we have a bad week, it's because we've refused to accept the change. We've stuck our heels into the dirt and we've pouted and not I'm sorry, I'm so tongue-tied today. And not let ourselves move along with what needs to be done, that it becomes painful. Don't let it become painful, Aquarius. This one is August. Let the emotions flow. So what did I just say? Your change is going to become painful if you don't go with the flow. Change is always something that will bring up some emotions, okay? You might be letting friends go. You might be moving out of mom and dad's house. You might be deciding that the goal you had is not really the goal you really need. You're going to let stuff go. You're going to be changing. You're going to be washing away ideas. You're going to be washing away personalities. You might be changing friendships. It's time to acknowledge all of that, and if you need to cry about it, like she's crying, go ahead and cry. If you need to be angry about it, go ahead and be angry. Don't hurt anybody in the process, but go ahead and be angry. It's time to let your emotions flow, okay? Here we have September. September, we have you were born to create. I want you to take a look at this dragon for just a second. He has not only one big bang or two big bangs, he has 3 explosions of creation. I'm not going to call this little tiny one a big bang, but do you see what I'm saying? You were born to be creating. It might be creating what you wanted, what you feel like you're running out of time for, okay? It might be creating a new group of people to be along with. It might be creating something that has to do with nature, but you're going to be creating. September is going to be the month where you begin to really push this creation into effect, all right? October, be vigilant. I'm going to let you look at that picture for just a second. Hopefully I'm not shaking too much. When you become vigilant, let's look at this dragon. He's watching into the future, okay? He's looking into like November. He's got his arms and his legs wrapped around this little tree of creation, this glowing center within him. And he's waiting for the perfect moment to do what he has to do in order to move his creation along. He's also watching. Is something going to attack him? Is he going to need to protect again? Okay? In October, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be watching for the perfect moment to move. You don't have to be working too hard in order to do it. You're not pacing around in circles waiting for it to come. You're not knocking on the door every 5 seconds waiting for it to come. You're waiting. Diligently watching for the perfect moment to strike, watching for the perfect moment to attack. November is do not fear the unknown. Okay, so if you've found your moment to move in, and now you're kind of like, I don't know, maybe I don't want to. What if it's too soon? Well, Maria says I need to kind of calm down. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of changing because you don't know for sure what it's going to do. And especially don't be afraid to change what your big goal was, what you're running out of time for. You might realize, you know what? I'm not running out of time. I have some time, so I'm going to calm down. I'm going to back off for a little bit. That's okay. You can. You can also say, you know, I guess I really didn't want to do that. I don't want to be a lawyer after all. I think I want to be a doctor. That's okay. But if that is the case, let's just go with that scenario for a minute. Do you want to be a doctor because you're afraid of reaching the goal of becoming a lawyer? Do you want to be something else because now that you're so close to becoming the lawyer that it's scary now? What if you fail as a lawyer? You know? Don't let that stop you. Don't be afraid of the unknown. And now, December. Know your fears. Now, every time I pull this card, I want whoever gets the card to really, really look at it. We've got a ghosty kind of feeling to it, right? We have glowing eyes. This is a big animal. This is a bear, a wolf, or possibly a lion. It's something that can tear you into shreds in just a couple of seconds. Now, a ghost lion, a ghost wolf, a ghost bear, that's even more scary, right? Okay. What if it's not scary? What if this ghost bear is coming to you telling you you are brave and you are strong and you can move into what you want? What if this ghost lion is telling you you are the king of beasts? You need to act like the king, quit being a chicken. What if this ghost wolf is here to tell you, you know what? It's time for you to protect this idea. It's time for you to protect your child. It's time for you to protect whatever it is. It's not here to scare you. It's here to bring your attention to something. Know your fears. Know why are you afraid of it. Are you afraid of a snake because it can bite you? Because this is what I saw. Or are you afraid of a snake because it's unknown? Do you see what I'm saying? So Aquarius, you've got a really great year ahead of you. You're going to be making quite a bit of changes. These changes are going to help you reach your goal. You are working very, very hard for your goal, and you need to take some time back and rest, and you need to take some time out and enjoy yourself. You need to realize you're not running out of time. You still have some time, but it's okay for you to be moving along to your goal, all right? If you liked this reading, that was a general reading for all of Aquarius, you can contact me and we can set up your appointment for your personalized reading. This year in advance reading is $70. You can contact me at maria@bluerainorchid.com. You can contact me at facebook.com/bluerainorchid. I'm also on Instagram, and I think that's it. Facebook and Instagram. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoyed this video, if you found it valuable. I've got some other videos here that you might really enjoy too. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. It was an honor. You guys will rock 2017. I'm so happy to have read for you. Lots of loves. Bye.